The short answer is yes, you can use your house as collateral to buy a business. But is that the best idea for you? There's actually a safer way to buy a business where you don't have to put your house at risk. And that's a much safer choice for you and your family. I know you're excited to start your business journey, and I totally get that. You want to become your own boss and work towards financial freedom. But remember, your home is where you and your family live. You've worked hard to get it, and it's a place of safety for you and your loved ones. Would you really want to put all of that in danger? Imagine if you lost your home. How do you think that would feel? If that happened, it would feel like taking a step backwards instead of moving forwards towards your goals. So, before I explain a better way to buy a business without risking your house, let me explain why using your house as collateral is a bad idea. First, do you fully understand what it means to use your house as collateral? This is important because when you use your house as collateral, you're promising that if the business doesn't work out, you could lose your home. Now, let's pretend everything goes perfectly. The business you buy is successful. You pay back the loan. The bank is happy and your home stays safe. That's the best case scenario, right? But while it's good to hope for the best, it's also smart to plan for the worst. When you buy a business, there's always a chance that it might not work out. Everyone who buys a business feels a little nervous about failure. I know I did when I bought my first business. But to avoid the worst case scenario, it's better to make a plan that protects you in case things go wrong. For example, just like we buy insurance for our homes and cars, you can set up a plan to protect yourself if the business fails. In my course on how to buy a business, I teach how to set up a smart plan that will protect you and your family if the business you buy doesn't succeed. Now, what happens if the business you buy does go badly? It happens sometimes. Sometimes things just don't work out. When I bought my first business, things didn't go as planned, and I lost a lot of money keeping the business going. It wasn't easy. If I'd used my house as collateral, I could have lost my home too. That would have been a huge problem, not just for me, but for my family too. Losing your home would mean you would lose the place where you live, and that's something you want to avoid at all costs. Have you ever heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs? It's a way of thinking about what we need to survive. At the bottom of the pyramid, you have your basic needs like food, water, shelter, like your house, and sleep. These are the most important things for staying alive. If you lost your home, you wouldn't be able to sleep properly. Finding food and water would become a problem too. Your family's safety could be at risk. It's easy to talk about this stuff when it's just a thought in your head. But if you were in a situation where you were about to lose your home, it would be really scary. May I suggest, if you haven't already done so, you watch the film The Pursuit of Happyness, which stars Will Smith as Chris Gardner. The film is based on a true story. And, spoiler alert, whilst this film does have a happy ending, when you watch the film, put yourself in the character's shoes and consider what it would be like to be on the streets. Imagine being homeless and having nowhere to live. It's a scary thought, right? And it's something you can avoid by making smart choices now. I'm not saying all of this to scare you, but to help you make the right decisions when it comes to buying a business. I know how much you want to become your own boss and to reach financial freedom. but it's important to do it the safe way. In my course, I also teach about the types of business that are less likely to fail, so you can increase your chances of success. Now, you might be thinking, if I don't want to use my house as collateral, how can I buy a business if I don't have enough money saved up? Great question, and I've got an answer for you in my next video. There are ways to finance a business without risking your home. In fact, you might not even need a big deposit at all, which I explain in this next video.